Mary knows that a protected home isn't just one with locked doors, it's one where heaven resides. Therefore, today we turn to her to ask that she protect our home from everything that tries to destabilize us, inside and out. Welcome to the Immaculate Devotees channel, a space where faith transforms into shelter, prayer becomes a shield, and each encounter with the Immaculate Mother rekindles hope within us. Here we believe that a home protected by prayer is more than just walls and doors. It's a home where heaven dwells, our Immaculate Mother, a mother who never abandons. Today I present my home to you. It may not be the most beautiful. It may have simple walls, worn furniture, and a cramped space. But it's the place where I rest my head on my pillow, where I take refuge when things get tough outside, and where the people I love live. Therefore, I place this address under your mantle, so that no opposing force finds a loophole, so that no curse crosses this threshold, so that no negative presence can remain inside. Mary, walk through each room, pass through the living room where so many conversations have taken place, both good and bad. Enter the bedrooms where anxiety has often robbed us of sleep. Visit the kitchen where we prepare food with what we have. And if anything was said in this home that brought weight, that opened space for evil, cancel it with your authority as a mother. Restore the atmosphere. May what entered through cursed words be undone by your intercession. Look with kindness upon the people who live here. Each one has their struggles, their temperament, their history. Sometimes coexistence wounds. Sometimes what was meant to be a haven becomes a battlefield. But we believe that with your presence, Mother, even the most wounded relationships can be restored. Therefore, we ask that where there is anger, you plant patience. Where there is indifference, rekindle affection. Where there is resentment, initiate forgiveness. Protect, Mother, the spiritual access points of this house, the doors, the windows, the mirrors, the objects. If there is anything here that brings negative influence, something that was given with bad intentions, something that carries spiritual weight, show it clearly. Grant discernment. May your Holy Spirit reveal to us everything that needs to be removed. May every corner of the house be light. May nothing evil remain hidden. Guard the entrance to our door as well. May no envious glance, no cursed word, no ill-intentioned visitor find space. May everything contrary to peace lose its strength upon crossing this entrance. May your name, Mary, be spiritually engraved on this threshold, as if to say, only good enters this house. And if by chance this house has been the scene of pains, old quarrels, betrayals, losses, spiritual confusion, we ask that you pass with your gaze over every memory. May your presence erase what binds us to the past. May you cleanse the invisible. May what was a scene of suffering now transform into a space of new beginnings. If you desire your home to be protected by our Immaculate Mother, if you feel that something is wrong in the environment, or simply want to consecrate your home to heaven, write with faith in the comments, Mary, enter and protect my home. This gesture is more than a phrase. It's a spiritual invitation. It's opening the door of your home to the presence of one who never fails. And when Mary enters, evil does not remain. Immaculate Mother, today I place before you every corner of my home. I ask that you pass with your presence through all the rooms, as one who blesses, cleanses, illuminates. Touch the front door so that no evil crosses this boundary. May all bad energy, every visitor laden with envy or wrong intention, lose its strength while still outside. May only those who come in peace enter here. Bless the living room where we receive friends, where we laugh, where we share simple moments that are also sacred. If this space has been marked by arguments, harsh words, or tensions, purify it now. May the air become light again. May the atmosphere once more carry tranquility. May your mantle be spread over every wall, bringing harmony and serenity to all who pass through here. Place your hand on the bedroom. May it be a place of rest and not insomnia, a place of silence and not disturbing thoughts. If anyone here has been suffering from nightmares, nocturnal anxieties, anxiety before sleep, cover that person with your mantle, Mother. May the night once again be a time of recovery. May the body rest. May the mind calm down. May the soul rediscover its lost balance. Visit the kitchen where food is prepared, where conversations happen while the water boils or the bread bakes. May there be no lack of necessities there. May there be abundance even when resources are scarce. May there be gratitude for every meal. If for any reason this house has been facing financial difficulties, if there is scarcity, if there is fear of tomorrow, intercede for provision, Mary. May daily bread arrive, and may peace not be lacking even on the tightest days. Touch the bathroom as well, a place that seems small but represents dignity. May there be no lack of the basics: water, hygiene, care for the body. May your presence be felt even in this place, bringing order where there is disorganization, cleanliness where there is neglect, attention where there is forgetfulness. Mother, pass through the hallways, the interior doors, the windows. May no spiritual breach be open. If there has been any entry for evil, through charged objects, cursed words, gestures made in anger, close it now. May the light of heaven be stronger than any shadow. May protection be definitively installed, breaking any cycle of oppression that may have formed in this home. Protect those who live here, each person who sleeps under this roof, each one with their pains, their conflicts, their searches. May there be respect among the residents. May dialogue be possible. May tensions dissolve with affection. If someone is going through a difficult time, if there is a restless child, a young person in crisis, an adult without direction, envelop them with your love. May no one here feel alone. May everyone recognize themselves as family. If any environment in this house is charged, heavy, with a feeling of oppression, cleanse it, Mother. If there is spiritual disturbance, if there is constant fear, unexplained noises, restless dreams, strange presence, seal each room with your gaze. May the cross of your Son be spiritually marked on every wall. May the house be a sanctuary, a space of blessing and not torment. And if at any time words were spoken that cursed, fights that opened wounds, promises made in anger, erase all that, cancel it before heaven. May the past not determine the present. May the atmosphere be renewed. May this house begin again spiritually, and may all evil withdraw now without leaving a trace. Immaculate Mother, we know that it is not enough to simply lock the door with a key. It is necessary to shield the house with prayer. Therefore, we ask you, remain here. Stay in this home as an eternal guest. May your spiritual perfume spread through every space. May your love manifest itself in conversations, routines, silences. And may from today onwards, whoever enters this house feel something different, something that does not come from the decoration, the smell, the organization, but from heaven. May they feel peace because where Mary dwells, evil does not remain. Immaculate Mother, I want to present to you not only the physical place where I live, but everything that this home represents. Because a house is not made only of walls. It holds memories, stories, affections, invisible marks. It carries within itself the silences and the words spoken in pain, the sincere laughter and the tensions that sometimes drag on for days. Therefore, I ask you, enter also the invisible layers. Go beyond the surface, protect what cannot be seen. How many houses seem beautiful on the outside, but inside live full of shouts, resentments, old grievances that have never been resolved? How many families look at each other at breakfast without saying a word? How many couples sleep side by side but live apart? How many children grow up behind closed doors, among broken promises, among poorly healed arguments? Mary, enter these realities with your gentleness. May your silent presence touch where no one else has been able to reach. May your delicacy dissolve the coldness of the environments. May the heavy words cease. May pride dissolve. May the emotional walls begin to crumble. Because a blessed home is not only one that has a crucifix on the wall. It is one where love conquers fear, where listening conquers haste, where heaven has freedom to act. Protect the relationships within this home. If there is a marriage, may it be renewed. If it is in crisis, may the light return. If it is still strong, may it be protected. If there are parents and children, may mutual respect be rebuilt. If there are siblings, may the bond strengthen. And if someone here lives alone, may that loneliness not turn into sadness. May the house not be a place of heavy silence, but of inner peace. Immaculate Mother, how many times does the enemy try to act in small gestures, in the tone of voice that wounds, in the indifference that hurts, in the forgetfulness that becomes rejection? Go visiting these details, Mother. Go cleaning the emotional dust that accumulates with the days. May this home become a place of refuge and not tension, a place of healing and not wear and tear. And take care also of what is spoken within this house, because words have weight. If offenses, judgments, destructive criticisms were spoken here, erase these marks. Cancel before heaven what was launched in anger, with lack of control, with resentment. May the mouth that wounds be transformed into a mouth that blesses. May dialogues find their way back to respect, and may every phrase spoken from now on bring life, not death. Mother, bless the objects of this house. Sometimes we carry things we don't notice but which weigh us down. Gifts received with wrong intentions, items linked to past pains, things that bring bad memories. Give discernment to those who live here. Now if you can, pause for a moment. Breathe slowly. Look around if you're at home. Or else think of your home, the living room, your bedroom, the kitchen, the space where you sleep. Think of the people who live with you, the happy moments, the difficult days, the unresolved conflicts, the silences that still hurt. Think of the requests you would make if Mary were to knock on your door now and say, "What do you desire for this home?" Close your eyes. Imagine our Immaculate Mother entering through the front door. She says nothing. She just looks with tenderness, walks slowly, puts her hand on each wall, each door, each bed, and there begins the blessing. The stories already lived, the conflicts that have left their mark, the memories that still silently hurt. There are homes that are beautiful on the outside, but weakened on the inside. Environments with an appearance of peace, but with tension in the air. And that is why I ask you, enter with your presence where the eyes cannot reach. Reach the corners where there is too much silence, the rooms that hold sadness, the hallways where one has already walked weeping. May each space be renewed by your intercession, Mother. Transform what is heavy, illuminate what has become dark, restore lightness where routine has become arid. Touch the floor, the windows, the doors, but touch mainly the hearts that live under the same roof. There are homes where the residents no longer even talk, where love has withdrawn, where dialogue has been lost. At times, all that is heard are demands, shouts, or the sound of cold silence. Enter, Mary, with your spirit of reconciliation. Inspire new attitudes, bring the estranged closer, soften hardened hearts. May eyes meet again. May listening have its place again. May affection become natural again. Some families have been marked by separations, by difficult decisions, by resentments that have remained unexplained. I do not ask you to erase the past, but to help to reinterpret what has been lived. May pain transform into learning. May the bonds that are still possible be remade with more maturity, more patience, more faith. What can no longer return, surrender into God's hands. But what still breathes, may it be restored by your motherly touch. Take care also of the homes where health has been impaired, where there are beds of pain, medicines on the table, ongoing examinations. May your presence bring comfort. Strengthen those who care, encourage those who are tired, and give serenity to those who face recovery with fear in their hearts. May each day of improvement be a discreet miracle. May each step forward be an answer from heaven, and protect, Mary, the entrances and exits of this house. May no bad influence cross this door, no dishonest presence, no invitation disguised as good. May the conversations held here be truthful. May decisions be made with discernment. May this house become a shelter for those who enter with love and a shield against everything that threatens peace. I also worry about the spiritual environment of this home. Sometimes there is an invisible oppression, an unjustified anxiety, a feeling of heaviness in the air, and even without knowing the reason, the soul feels it. Therefore, I cry out for your presence. May any negative presence be driven away. If any object carries weight or a bad history, may it be removed. If there are memories that still oppress, may they find liberation. Finally, Immaculate Mother, I ask that your presence be felt here like a gentle perfume, not in a spectacular way, but in the way people will treat each other, in renewed welcome, in the feeling of security that comes to inhabit the environment. Because when you enter, Mary, the home changes, and when the home changes, Everything around begins to flourish. Immaculate Mother. Even after so many prayers, there are still parts of this house that need your gaze. It is not always easy to recognize what needs to be transformed, because habit often hides what is out of place. But today, with sincerity, I place before you everything that has made the home more tense, heavier, more difficult to inhabit in peace. Some conflicts have become routine, arguments for any reason, impatience in the gaze, accumulated misunderstandings that create an atmosphere of insecurity. Sometimes no one notices when it started, but everyone feels the effects. Therefore, Mother, visit the hearts of those who live here, calm emotions, dissolve resentments. May each one know how to give a little, listen more, react with less harshness. Because when the environment improves, the health of the soul flourishes, along with it. Touch the family relationships with your love. Husband and wife who no longer look at each other as before. Children who responded rudely and then repent in silence. Parents who acted harshly without realizing they hurt. Mary, come as a peacemaker. Your presence can undo even what seemed irreversible. Love can still be restored. Dialogue can still be rebuilt. But may this begin with a gesture, the first step taken with humility and faith. Look carefully also at the spaces that carry difficult memories. A room where there was a loss, a living room where there was a fight, a kitchen that was once a place of sharing, but which has now become only routine. May each environment become a space of life again. May the air be light. May the light enter freely. May small moments gain new meaning. The home protected by you, Mary, does not need to be perfect, but it needs to have peace. If there is someone in this house who is struggling against vice, sadness, depression, cover them with your mantle. Do not allow this son or daughter to isolate themselves in their own suffering. May they feel that there is still hope, even if everything seems cloudy. May words of affection not be lacking. May prayer reach where the hug does not reach. And may in due time heaven make the will to live flourish again. I also want to present to you the moments of joy, because protecting a house is not only to ward off evil, but also to preserve what is good. The laughter at the table, the hug at the end of the day, the gratitude for another dawn. May these simple moments never cease to exist. May no one forget the value of living together, and may happiness always be greater than any difficulty. Mary, go through the details, the monthly shopping, the conversation between siblings, the financial decisions, the changes that are yet to come. Protect the dreams of this family, give serenity in choices, open just paths, and firmly close all the wrong doors, even those that seemed good. Because not everything that glitters comes from God, but everything that comes from heaven brings peace. And it is this peace that we want to see reigning within. And now, if you believe that our Immaculate Mother is taking care of your home, write with faith in the comments. Because I desire not only a physically protected space, I desire a home covered in peace, blessings, and your constant presence. May faith, respect, tenderness, and hope dwell here, not only people. Touch, Mother, each environment, the living room where we converse, the kitchen where we share bread, the bedroom where we rest, the bathroom where we seek relief, the backyard, the entrance, even the forgotten details. I consecrate everything to you. May no space be a place of discord, fear, or disturbance. May everything breathe harmony. May everything speak of peace. If there is in this home any object, memory, word, or influence that is preventing the flow of grace, reveal it with affection. Give discernment to perceive what is not convenient, courage to remove what does not edify, wisdom to maintain what protects. May nothing within this house be a cause of spiritual or emotional disorder. Intercede, Mother, for every decision we make here, from the big steps to the everyday choices. Because many spiritual doors open or close in small attitudes, in the way we speak, how we treat those we love, how we organize life. Teach us to transform routine into prayer. May every gesture within this house be, above all, a gesture of faith. Protect the residents of this house, even if not everyone has faith, even if some have distanced themselves from prayer, from the church, from hope. May no one feel forced, but may your presence make them want to return, to draw closer, to rediscover God, even without knowing how. May your light convince where human words can no longer do so. Guard also the doors and windows of this house. May no malicious presence cross our boundaries. May no destructive word have power. May no envious gaze find dwelling. May all malice be barred at the entrance. May every spirit of division, confusion, or misunderstanding retreat before your name. And if for any reason there is already here some spiritual mark, something that has been said, done, or left, come, Mary, with your intercession and cleanse, purify, renew. May this house no longer be the reflection of the past, but the place where hope is reborn, where peace is established, where heaven finds rest. Cover also the doors of the heart of each one who lives here, because sometimes the battle is within, in heavy thoughts, in old grievances, in stored resentments. May your love soften harsh memories. May your forgiveness teach us to forgive. May no internal current continue to prevent grace from flowing. Immaculate Mother, may this house from now on be like a small sanctuary, a place where evil does not enter, where fear does not dominate, where darkness has no place. May your name be invoked with love, and may your presence be felt even on days of silence. May no one here live on the margins of grace. May no sadness remain for long. May no spiritual attack find shelter. Because under your gaze, this house is protected. Immaculate Mother, now that we have reached the end of this prayer, we do not want to simply close words. We want to consecrate a new time over this home. May everything that has been asked for with faith be fulfilled in the form of protection, peace, and blessings. May this house not only be a place where one lives, but a space where heaven dwells. Bless each person who lives here, each resident, each visitor, each story that passes through these doors. May no one here feel helpless. May all restlessness find relief. May every argument give way to dialogue. May difficult days not destroy bonds but strengthen unity. Cover, Mary, the children who grow up within this home. May they be protected against bad influences, wrong choices, dangerous friendships. May they grow with firm values, with respect, with love in their hearts. May they know from an early age that there is a name that protects, yours, and that, even when they leave through this door, they carry with them the faith planted within the home. Protect the couples who share the roof. May love not be lost in routines. May communication not wear out in fatigue. May the problems of the day not take away the tenderness of the night. If there are crises, may they become bridges to new beginnings, not walls of separation. May there be more forgiveness than blame, more hugs than accusations. And for those who live alone, who feel loneliness in the hallways, who listen to silence with sorrow, may your gaze be company. May they know that they are not alone, that your mantle covers even the quietest homes, that even in the absence of human voices, there is the certainty of divine presence. Lady, close the doors of evil now. May nothing that does not come from God find entrance. May no spirit of division, envy, discouragement, or confusion find dwelling. And if any ever entered, may it now be expelled by the force of your intercession. Jesus, beloved Son of Mary, also enter this home, walk through the rooms, bless the objects, the furniture, the walls. May your peace be here. May your name be pronounced with faith. May your presence be felt even in simple things, a peaceful morning, a restorative conversation, an unexpected gesture of love. And if this prayer has touched your heart, if you also want to consecrate your home to the protection of our Immaculate Mother, do so now with a gesture of faith. Write in the comments with sincerity, "Mary, I consecrate my home to your protection." This phrase may seem small, but it is a shield. It is a declaration before heaven that your home belongs to the light and not to darkness, that who reigns in this home is faith, not fear. If this prayer has touched your heart, take this blessing even further. Like this video as a sign of faith and gratitude. Share it with those you love and who also need protection. Subscribe to the Immaculate Devotees channel to continue praying with us every day. Become a member if you wish to support this mission even more. And if you want to show your affection in a special way, click the Thanks a Lot button. Your help strengthens each new prayer that arrives here. May Mary be present in every corner of your home. May your home breathe peace. May the grace of God remain where you live, where you rest, where you begin again each day, and may you live from today onwards with the certainty, this home is protected by heaven. Amen.